Before this video ends, you're going to question whether humans were ever alone on this planet. Because scientists didn't just find evidence of another human species, they found something worse. They found proof that an entire group of humans existed and left almost no trace behind. No cities, no history, no explanation. And the deeper you look, the more it feels like they weren't just lost, they were erased. Everything you were taught about human history is designed to feel complete, simple, linear, finished. But what if the timeline you know has missing pieces? Because hidden beneath caves, locked inside ancient DNA, and buried in places no one expected, scientists are finding fragments of a story that doesn't fit. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. This discovery was never supposed to happen. In 2010, inside a freezing cave in Siberia, scientists picked up something they almost ignored. A tiny piece of bone. Nothing special. But when they tested it, they realized something was wrong. The DNA didn't match humans. It didn't match Neanderthals. It didn't match anything known, which meant only one thing. There was another human species no one had ever seen before. They called them Denisovans. But here's where it gets disturbing, because that bone fragment was just the beginning. What if this didn't stay in the past? Because this is where it stops being history and becomes personal. Scientists discovered they didn't just exist, they interacted with us. They lived with us. They reproduced with us, which means right now, inside your body, there could be traces of them. Think about that. A human species that vanished is still inside modern humans today. So if they're in us, they didn't completely disappear, which raises a bigger question. Because this is where the story breaks. If they lived with us, if they were intelligent, then why did they vanish? There's no clear extinction event, no evidence of collapse, no historical record, just fragments. It's as if the timeline skips. One moment they're here, the next moment they're gone, and no one knows why. But there are theories, and one of them is far more disturbing. What if we did this? What if they weren't wiped out, but replaced? Because history doesn't record losers, it records survivors. And if two human species competed, only one story would remain. Ours. They may not have disappeared, they may have been absorbed, outnumbered, overtaken. This could happen again. If an entire human species could vanish, without memory, without warning, then what else has already been erased? How many species have we never discovered? How many stories are missing completely? We only found Denisovans because of one bone. Just one. Human history is not complete. It's broken. Fragments, surrounded by silence. And somewhere on this planet, there may still be evidence of entire human stories we were never meant to find. So the real question is, what else has already been erased? If this story was hidden for thousands of years, then it won't be the only one. There are more discoveries, more forgotten species, more truths buried beneath history itself. And the deeper you go, the more you realize we've only seen a fraction of what really happened. So if you want to uncover the rest, subscribe to LightWill Global, because the next story might be even harder to explain. Like the video, share it with someone who needs to see this, and tell me in the comments, do you think they disappeared, or were they erased? Because the answer might still be out there.